Hey everyone, I'm Michael Balyasny, the founder of Highbar, and we built Highbar because event tech has become way too complicated. There are long setup cycles, clunky interfaces, and endless configuration. Highbar is an AI native event app that changes all of that. It's beautiful, it's self-serve, it's smart, so you can launch your app in hours, not weeks, and your attendees get instant answers and meaningful connections. In this demo, I'm going to give you a high-level tour of how it all works, but you can hit the demo request button on our website to set up a one-on-one call, or click to get started with a free account and start building your app instantly. Let's dive in. All right, so we're on our website now, but I'm going to switch over to the app experience, and then we're going to come back and check out a little bit about the site and the content management system. But this is what it looks like when you're in one of our event apps. The Copilot, the chatbot, is really the heart and soul of it all. So you can ask questions about the event, very general, high-level stuff like, tell me about this event, when does it take place, where is the event located, what are some of the key topics covered, who are some of the prominent speakers. And one thing you'll notice is that it's not just answering those questions, but it's creating links and formatting cards to connect with the event app side of this experience. So as you click on a speaker, you pull up their profile, you can see everything about them, close that out, and explore the next one. But over here on the left-hand side, we have a menu with all of the traditional event app features as well. So it's got a schedule, it's got speakers, it's got sponsors, it's got your floor plans. Everything is included, and all of that content feeds the chatbot. So if I ask a more specific question like, hey, I'm looking for a productivity solution for my company, who should I connect with? It understands and knows a little bit about all of the sponsors and can recommend the most relevant ones. So I can click on Notion, check out their profile from here, and keep exploring. One thing we've done is created an AI toolkit, which is completely customizable. So you can create shortcut prompts for your attendees that are highly relevant to your event. So they could be questions like, what's the Wi-Fi password? And the chatbot is going to answer that quickly in a copy-pastable box so they can put this right into their settings. So everything is built for convenience, for speed, and everything is customized. And your attendees can ask absolutely anything. So for example, I'm interested in building community. What are the key sessions I should see? And the chatbot's going to look at all of your content and it's going to find sessions that are relevant and it's going to link to them. And what's really cool, especially compared to a lot of the event apps out there that don't even have good keyword search, the Copilot is understanding the meaning of the content. So you don't have to use precise terms. It'll understand if the session is related to building community, whether or not it has that keyword in the title. Like you see here, it doesn't say community, but it is indeed relevant to building community. So a personalized, easy to use, totally intuitive, fast, personal assistant for all of your attendees as they engage with your event. The goal is to get them into the app, get them the answers they're looking for, and then get them back to enjoying your event. So let's explore a couple other areas of the app. So again, Highbar is a fully featured event app. So we have all of the traditional event app features, but let's jump into the community for a second, because this is another area where we can leverage AI in really simple, intelligent, useful ways. We built something called a networking agent, and the networking agent finds matches based on your, as an attendee, your individual business goals, your networking goals, and it allows you to see not just who you matched with, but why you match with that person. So in my case, I set up a goal to find partnerships in event technology, companies that I could potentially work with. And I found a whole host of matches, and I understand what the opportunity is, and I can reach out to that person, break the ice in a meaningful way. And the cool part is that setting up your goals is really quick, really easy, and most importantly, it's completely conversational. So you can just enter a few keywords, what you're looking for, what your goals are. It might ask you a follow-up question or two, and then the agent goes to work finding matches. So you can make connections and find those 2, 3, 4, 5 people that are really going to make a difference for you and make the event an even bigger success. All right, so let's dive in and take a look at some of the more traditional event app features. So first of all, we have a messaging feature, which is very easy to use. You can have as many chat threads as you want. We have push notifications. I'll talk a little bit about how the app is structured, how it's created, how it's managed a little bit later. We have the community feature that we took a look at. We have bookmarks. We have a schedule. with filtering, with search, and obviously you can click into any of the sessions, multiple tracks, a lot of other content you can upload here, attachments, link to speakers, link to sponsors, all the features you're used to if you had an event app. So you're not trading anything off. All the AI features sit on top of this content and make it easier for your attendees to access it. Then we've got our speakers, our sponsors, and when we click on any of the sponsor profiles, there's a lot of rich information in here: social media links, call to action buttons, descriptions, media attachments, product listings, files, and so much more. We also have mapping. You can have multiple maps. You can tag points on a map. You can link speakers and sponsors and sessions to those points on the map. You can also build in web view features. So if you want to point to a survey, if you want to point somewhere else, that's a web page, without ever leaving the app, you can do that and you can build in an additional experience. And all of this is totally customizable, the icons and so on. This is a progressive web app. So it works on any device. Right now, I'm recording this from my Mac. It works wonderfully on PCs. It works great on tablets. It works great on mobile devices. You can install an icon on your device, just like you would with a native app, but you have none of the hassles of a native app. And I'll walk through some of the ways you log in and manage the app in just a second. So let's dive into that next. Cool. So if you want to create an account and start creating your app, all you have to do is click this button and sign up for an account for Highbar Hub. Hub is our content management system, and it is incredibly easy and intuitive. Our goal was to make it about a 30-minute to an hour process to create your event app. So what you walk through here is a step-by-step workflow that starts with uploading some basic information about your event, including the appearance settings, your cover image, your icon. Then you can dive into the AI settings. You can have a unique name for your chatbot, a welcome message. You can have an unknown response. That's something that's actually very important. And we make it so that the chatbot is not hallucinating. It's not making up answers. If it doesn't have content and it doesn't have answers based on your specific event, it's not going to respond with anything other than, hey, please contact the event organizer. I don't know how to answer that question. Here's where you customize the AI toolkit. These are your pre-built, pre-configured prompts. So you can put any question just one tap away for your attendees. And then we've got the FAQ, and adding an FAQ, super easy: question, answer, any flippable content, anything attendees might need to cut and paste easily, the Wi-Fi password, a phone number, an address, and so on. On the next step, you'll upload your content. You can add as many sections as you want, and within those sections, you can add as much content as you want. It's incredibly easy and intuitive to do so. You can customize certain aspects of the experience, like the install page for your app. I'll show you that in just a second. And finally, you can manage access to your app and upload an attendee list. We can do integrations, and then you can also manually add your attendees, or you can leave your app open. It's very, very easy. And then you just click to launch. You pick the plan that works for you, and you publish, and it's live instantly. I mean, this really couldn't be any easier. So let's take a look at what the install page looks like for an app that's already been published. So this page is also totally customizable, and you can either use the app in the browser or install the app on your device. The app that I was showing you earlier, you can see it's installed on my device. But if I wanted just to show you what the login experience looks like, I'm going to log in. I'm going to get a code, a one-time password in my email. I can either click the magic link or enter the code here, and I'm in. I mean, this is really easy. Login is so often overlooked, but it's an essential part of the app experience. If your attendees have to fumble around to get into the event, they might just give up. Your adoption rate goes down. All these amazing tools don't get used. So we actually work really hard on making the login super simple. So if we go back to the website for a second, our pricing is transparent. You can learn a lot about Highbar here, everything about the product, it's all out there. Transparency is a really important part of who we are and what we do. And again, schedule a one-on-one demo with me, start creating your app. We're always just a quick chat away, so click over here and ask us any questions. We hope you'll enjoy the experience of creating the app. We're here to help you if you need help. And then we know your attendees are going to really love it. So see you around. I hope this was productive, and reach out if you need anything. Thanks so much.